Bob Wills tune for you. A little foot stomping, hand clapping, big balls in Cowtown.
The Ottawa Hills Fall Festival was started in 2005 by the Mother Support Group, also known as MSG. There were 4 main chairmen, plus countless other people who helped get the festival going. The whole premise of the festival was to just celebrate fall on Ottawa Hill, sell some pumpkins, and have fun on Garrissey Field. What we're looking at right now is the marketplace, which is an original section of the Fall Festival. Many of the people that are here today were also at the very first one in 2005. Some people have activities in their booths, some people are selling baked goods. Or artists selling their wares. Also in the first Fall Festival, there was an area for kids to do activities. A lot of it was out on the field. Now they've brought it down to the main street. But here you could, looks like they're building like an archery thing. They have pumpkin painting, some just different activities that the kids can participate in. And here we're coming up on one of the original chairmen, Joyce Stengel, and her husband, John.
Hi, happy Fall Festival Day!
All right, everybody out there, give me a big old hoot and a holler. Everybody's smiling, everybody's happy, everybody's smiling, everybody's happy. Is everybody happy? Big balls in Cowtown, we'll all go down. Big balls in Cowtown, we'll hang.
One of the original chairmen was Beth Rotman, and this is her booth, polkadotsandpicketfences.com. Beth was very instrumental in getting the marketplace started way back in 2005, so it's nice to have her as a vendor this year. As you can see, there's a lot to this marketplace. There are professional food vendors, like we saw Cold Stone, Shorty's has been here in the past, Rosie's food truck was here. So it's been a nice mix of different types of food to have.
Big balls.
Another focal point of the Fall Festival has been live entertainment throughout the day. As you can see, there's a dance floor. I think they're getting ready to do some ballroom dancing, but they've had different dance teams there. The marching band comes out at one point. The UT drum line has been here to entertain. There's also a very large tent you can see in the background that has a live band playing on and off all day, and that's also where they announce different contest winners. Some of the things that you're seeing today were also at the first Fall Festival. We had wagon rides, pony rides, kids patch, marketplace, pie throwing. There's a straw maze, putt-putt, pumpkin contest, and live bands. Here are the wagon rides. These are the originals since 2005. It's pretty fun to ride through the village and hear the clippity-clop of the horse's hooves. These are the ponies. And here are the pumpkin contests. It's changed over the years, but it's funny, we still put them on the bleachers like we did from the very first one. As you can see, people have gotten very creative with their pumpkins. And on the Wednesday and Thursday before the Fall Festival, Kistler Ford sponsors a pumpkin patch over at the elementary school where kids can bring their money or buy it online and pick out a pumpkin to decorate or just to keep at their house. It's a great way to get people involved in the Fall Festival. There's different categories for people to compete in, so when you look at them, I believe they're broken out by either age level or different categories. I thought the hamburger was really funny.
State line staring at me. Oklahoma City's just a memory. Fort Worth, Dallas, just to roll on by. Waco, less than 50 miles. Clear the road, I'm headed your way. I'm gonna boogie back to Texas, cross the U.S. of A. Boogie back to Texas. Boogie back to Texas. Boogie back to Texas. Gonna boogie, 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 boogie.
Also in the background, you could see the Ottawa Hills Police Department. They're very instrumental in helping us keep it safe.
We're gonna boogie back to Texas, 8 beats to the mile. Can't you see I'm on my way? Boogie!
Now here we're walking over to more kids' activities. I believe this is the pumpkin painting. I know they had some rock painting and just some different activities for all ages. There's also a putt-putt course, which has evolved over years. Again, for a small fee, it's fun. You can play putt-putt all day over here on the lawn. Kind of decked out to Fall Festival theme. And they do change it up a little bit every year. This is the Kids Patch area. Franklin Park Pete's has been the sponsor since the very beginning. That's one thing we did in the beginning is we got a couple key sponsors to help just in case it was a rainy day or people didn't show up, because we had no idea if anybody was ever going to even come to the Fall Festival. But it turns out we have thousands of people that come every year, and it's really fun to see and look back at pictures. Again, this is for the smaller kids under 8 years old. More activities geared towards their abilities and age. So they also have a little coloring they can do at the elementary school, and then we bring them over here and put them up so they can be part of the day. There's some other little activities out in the yard. It was fuller earlier in the day. This is late in the afternoon, so a lot of the kids have gone. Those are little yard things. We used to make these scarecrows to sell before the Fall Festival. And that's what those little scarecrow heads were. We had all different kinds throughout the years. It was actually kind of fun, but it was a lot of work. That's one of the original signs. Again, here's some more shots of the marketplace. This year, I know they had a little area for the elementary school kids to do some crafts, and the money raised at the Fall Festival was going to go to buy some playground equipment. car show was added several years ago, and it took a hiatus for a few years, and it was nice to have it back this year. And we'll be covering that in a separate segment because there are a lot of cars and fun things to do over there. Again, we have sponsors every year that just help defray some of the costs. That's a picture of myself with Joyce. We were one of the original people, my family. Again, it's just a wonderful day to spend with your family or friends and just to get out in the village. And it does take a lot of volunteers, so we thank everybody who helps. There are a lot of people you never see that are behind the scenes. We even have kids that volunteer and things, so again, it's a nice community event.
So when I hear a whistle, I can peep through the crack and watch the train roll and watch it ball and a jack. You know I really love the rhythm of a clickety clack. So take me right back to the jack, jack. Choo choo, choo choo, cha-boogie, woo woo, woo woo, cha-boogie, choo choo, choo choo, cha-boogie. Take me right back to the track, jack.
And we hope you enjoyed your little tour of the Ottawa Hills Fall Festival this year, and we can't wait to see what 2018 brings to the festival and if it's going to grow some more. Thanks for sharing your day with us.
Thanks to Ben McMurray, Dr. Kevin Miller, and Vanessa Prince and Petty Rob.